Hello everyone. This is your first demo lecture for RBI Grade B 2024 Phase 1 GA MCQ batch, which we have launched recently. So, this is a demo class in which we are going to cover some of the most expected questions which are going to come up in your RBI Grade B Phase 1 examination, especially in GA section. So, you all know we have launched the GA MCQ batch for Phase 1 dedicatedly. We are providing just minimal 30 to 40 lectures in which we are covering 2000 plus MCQs for PIB, government schemes, RBI circulars, banking and finance current affairs, as well as static GA and then expected MCQs which are going to come up in your phase 1 exam. So this is our first session in which we will be taking multiple questions. We'll start with our first question. Question number 1. The Booker Prize is a literary award conferred each year for the best novel for the best novel written in English language, which is published in United Kingdom and Ireland. Recently, Irish writer Paul Lynch has won the 2023 Booker Prize for which among the following books? Prophet Song, The Almighty, Seven Moons, Western Lane, and Irish Metal. Try to give the answers along with me. We will try to cover today as much as questions we can. In our main course also, as this is a demo class, every section has a dedicated number of lectures and dedicated number of MCQs too. So for example, PIB government scheme RBI circular in total has 1000 MCQs, whereas general awareness static has 500 MCQs. Expected MCQs which we are going to provide are almost again 500, and even then banking and finance current affairs we are going to provide 500 MCQs. So what is the answer here? Booker Prize, very important award section, definitely repeats in the miscellaneous questions in your GA section. The answer here is Prophet Song. Okay, so Irish Paul writer Paul Lynch has won 2023 Booker Prize for his novel Prophet Song, uh, beating London-based Indian origin author even Chetna Maru's debut novel Western Lane. Now make sure that in your final examination of phase 1, that is RBI Grade B 2024 on 8th of September, there may be a question. If probably it comes on Booker Prize, there is very high chance that Prophet Song will be interchanged with the Western Lane. So very important. Booker Prize is a literary award conferred each year for what? Best novel written in English language. Okay. Now the prize is established as Booker Prize for Fiction after company Booker McDonnell Limited, which began sponsoring this event in 1969. Okay, it commonly then was known as Booker Prize. Second question. Recently, RBI has extended the Payment Infrastructure Development Fund PIDF scheme and has expanded the scope of the same. In context of recent development, which of the statements are correct? First, PIDF has enabled 4.66 crore new payment touchpoints in India since the launch. Second, it has been extended till 31st of December 2025. The scope of the scheme has been expanded to include beneficiaries of PM's Kisan scheme, and PIDF scheme focuses on expanding the payment infrastructure in the tier 3 and even tier 6 cities. Okay, so fourth statement, which statements are correct? Here already options have been given to you. Check them out. 1 to 4, 2 4, 1 4, 2 3 4, 1 2 3. Okay, which is the answer here? So the answer here is 2 and 4 only. Okay, now let us see why these 2 and 4 statements are correct and the rest 1 3 statements are wrong. Let us go through that in depth. So RBI has extended the PIDF scheme by 31st of December 2025. So your second statement is correct. Why? Because 31st December, which was given here, that is correct. Second statement, it's correct now. Let us move to the next statement. Shaktikant Das also said, who is RBI governor, that PIDF scheme has enabled 2.66 crore new payment touchpoints in India since its launch. Now it was 2.66, not 4.66 new touchpoints. So again, that's why first statement is wrong. Next. As of now, the PIDF scheme was operationalized in January 2021 for 3 years to incentivize deployment of payment acceptance infrastructure such as physical POS, that is point of sale, quick response QR codes, in tier 3 and tier 6 centers. So PIDF, the fourth point, that it is giving payment infrastructure to tier 3 and tier 6 cities, correct. Now, why your third statement is wrong? Let us look at it. So, beneficiaries of PM Swanidhi scheme in tier 1 and tier 2 cities were later included in August 2021, not Kisan scheme, PM Swanidhi scheme. Next, International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Women is a United Nations designated day marked to create awareness of different types of violence faced by women. It is celebrated every year on which of the following day? So, which day we are talking about? International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Women. Who, like, the day is celebrated by United Nations, okay, for awareness of various crimes or violences which are happening against the women. So, what is the answer here? See, when you are considering some complex questions which are having multiple statements, at that time you can check for the data stats or the weaker parts of the statements which you can directly eliminate. Where there are single line statements like these, for both of these you should have basic foundational knowledge. Do not go for elimination techniques, random assumptions. For RBI, this does not work even from probability point of view, as well as considering the statements are framed in such a way, because for single liner statements there is no option. For example, for what you will be applying your elimination techniques and tukkas, right? Similarly, for complex questions which we saw just now, there also try to spot on the errors more, eliminate the statement based on knowledge, and then try to come out or try to deduct the answers. Here you should have at least some of the knowledge. It is not compulsion that you should know everything about a particular news, but at least you should know little bit, such that you can eliminate some of the statements and find the answers. Here the answer is 25 November. This is the day when International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Women is celebrated. So this is your answer. The theme, what is the theme if a question is asked? Unite, invest to prevent violence against women and girl. So unite and invest to prevent violence against women and girl. Indian shooter Anish Bhanwala won the bronze medal in the men's 25-meter rapid fire pistol event at ISSF World Cup Final 2023 in Doha, Qatar, in November 2023. He belongs among which of the following states? Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Haryana. Anish Bhanwal. So, such sports event, especially now the Olympics have just concluded, definitely you can expect one or other question from Olympics. So, prepare well and prepare thorough. So, the answer here is Haryana. Anish Bhanwal belongs to the state of Haryana. So Bhanwal scored 27 out of 35 for the third place in final in ISSF World Cup final, which was which concluded in Doha, Qatar. The world's largest single-site solar power plant with a capacity of 2 gigawatts has been inaugurated ahead of upcoming United Nations Climate Change Conference COP28. Which country has inaugurated this plant? So world's largest single site solar power plant which has capacity of 2 gigawatts. Everything which is first and largest becomes very important. Here the answer is your Israel. Okay. So again, here also, if you don't know such answers, then definitely you can skip the question and move forward. In exam, at least you should be doing this. Should have confidence, as well as you should be taking decisions, because even GA section also has 25 minutes. So that is why choosing the proper questions which you are able to solve, that is also a skill, and which will help you to attempt more and more questions. So here 2 gigawatt powered Al Dafra solar photovoltaic independent power project is located 35 kilometers above Abu Dhabi, from Abu Dhabi city, and it will generate enough electricity to provide 2 lakh homes. Okay. It will displace 2.4 million tons of carbon emissions annually. Okay. Recently, India has cleared the first 100% foreign direct investment FDI in defense sector. The permissions granted to the corporation Saab Limited to set up new facility that will manufacture rockets. The company Saab belongs to which country? So Saab Limited belongs to which country? Germany, France, USA, Russia, Sweden. Very very easy question. Saab, even this company is responsible for construction or mechanizing and uh, instrumenting your fighter planes also. So Saab fighter plane is also there. The answer here is Sweden. It's from Sweden only. Sweden's fighter plane is of Saab. Okay. So Swedish Saab becomes first foreign company to back 100% FDI in India's defense forces. Okay. It will set up a new facility in the country to manufacture shoulder-fired rockets. India allows only 74% of FDI in defense sector under automatic route. Exception now would be Saab. Consider the following statements in the recent report published by Telecom Sector Skill Council TSSC. India will require 22 million skilled workers in 5G focused industry by 2025. India, China, Vietnam are only countries expected to have surplus of skilled labor in TMT sector by 2030. Only 40% of India's graduates in computer science, information technology and maths are employable in technology sector. So again, now I can tell you actually how to break down RBI statement. So India will require 22 million skilled workers in 5G focused industries by 2025. So three things are there here: 22 million workers, 5G, and 2025. Any of the one things examiner has a chance to replace them. Then India, China, Vietnam, three countries. So these three countries, one country may be wrong, all three may be wrong, two countries may be wrong, are only countries expected to have surplus of skilled labor in TMT sector by 2030. Again, year may be wrong. And then only 40% of India's graduates in computer science, information technology and maths are employable in technology sector. Now here computer science, information technology and math, these three statements, these three words can be maybe wrong. One of it may be wrong. So therefore in this way you have to break down each statement. And then if you have read the report, definitely 100% chances that you will make the statements correct. Here now I have read this report and I know little bit. I am having an idea. That's why here the answer is 1 and 3. The second is wrong because as I told you, that thing is only wrong. So what I told you, yes. So when we are talking related to your, yeah. So first thing is the correct code 1 and 3 are correct. So this first part, first statement, 22 million skilled workers in 5G focused in 2025. That was correct, guys. Okay. The report stated that India is the only country expected to have surplus skilled labor with 1.3 million technology by 2030. Second statement was talking about India, China, Vietnam. And I said to you guys, एक तो any one country may be wrong, or these all countries may be wrong, or any two countries may be wrong. And here China and Vietnam is not there. Only in this world, India is the country which will have surplus skilled labor in your TMT sector, that is telecom sector. Okay. And last 40% is correct, guys. Main challenge is that 40% of India's graduate in computer science, IT and maths are employable in technology sector only because of the mismatch of the academic standards and industry needs. ये तो हम सबको पता है, इसलिए तो अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट है इंडिया में. स्किल होके एजुकेटेड होके भी अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट है बिकॉज मिसमैच है जो इंडस्ट्री को चाहिए और जो हम पढ़ रहे हैं. Renowned actor Matthew Perry passed away in October 2023. What is the name of its character in the popular show Friends? So again, when we are talking of the static general awareness or generic current affairs questions, one of the questions here, I hope that everybody has watched Friends series, and Matthew Perry is a very significant, important character from the Friends. So the character which we are talking about is Chandler Bing. Okay. So he recently passed away. So he has received Primetime Emmy Award also for the same comedy series, that is Friends. To boost transparency and oversight of financial systems, the Ministry of Corporate Affairs has recently mandated all private companies except small companies to dematerialize their shares. What is the deadline of dematerialization of the shares? Very, very important question. So date has been as September 30, 2024, December 31st, 2023, Jan 1, 2025, November 30, 2024, March 31st, 2024. Answer please. So the answer here is September 30, 2024. So dematerialization of shares, the deadline is this September 30, 2024. So 2023 Corporate Affairs mandated all private companies to dematerialize their shares by the date of 30th of September. Now currently listed companies which are regulated both by MCA and SEBI, okay, are required to dematerialize their equity shares, while no bar is on investor holding shares in physical form. Okay. Similarly, unlisted public companies are required to demat their shares for undertaking any corporate action by buyback, issue of bonus or rights share. The Global Pension Index is released by Mercer CFA Institute. Which among the following statements are correct regarding the Global Pension Index 2023, which was 15th edition? Iceland had secured first rank with an overall score of 89. India's overall score increased compared to last edition, and Botswana, Croatia, and Kazakhstan are new entrant in the index. So again, break it down. Iceland has first rank, score is 89, and Iceland name itself. All these three things can be wrong. India's overall score has increased. Maybe it has decreased. Okay, maybe the score has fallen. So this could be there. And these three countries are new entrants. Maybe these three countries are wrong. Two countries are wrong. One country is wrong. So based once you realize that these are the probable options or parts of the options which can be exploited by the examiner, then the overall question becomes easy, right? So 1 2 3 1 2 2 3 1 3 and 3 only. Here I know only maybe one or two statements here. I'm also confused here. The answer here is 2 and 3. Yes, 2 and 3. I knew that second statement is correct here. India's overall score increased as compared to last edition, but I was not confident on the first and third statement. So correct statements they had asked. Second and third are correct. So India's overall ranking has increased. Uh, the three new entrants also are correct. Okay, that is Botswana, Croatia, and Kazakhstan. When I talk about the first statement, Iceland is first. No, Iceland is actually not the first. Uh, your first is Netherlands. And when I was reading the first statement, I already told you that, guys, that Iceland is one part and overall score is one part and first is one part. So it could be a mistake that it's not Iceland but any other Scandinavian country. And yes, the Scandinavian country is Netherlands, which is first. Iceland and Denmark are second. Iceland is second and Denmark is third. Overall score also, if you see, Netherlands 85, Iceland 83, and Denmark 81. Argentina has lowest 42.3. In September 2023, REC Limited signed an MOU with which of the following banks for a jointly explore the possibility of funding projects in power sector and infrastructure and logistics sector under consortium arrangement, which is that bank with which the MOU has signed? State Bank, Canara Bank, Bank of Baroda, Punjab and National Bank, and ICICI Bank. The very easy answer is Punjab and National Bank. This is the correct answer. PNB is the bank. So REC and PNB, they have signed a MOU, and the co-finance loan amount is 55,000 crores for next 3 years. And REC, I hope you are knowing this company. It is in your power sector and infrastructure and logistics sectors. Okay. Taking a step towards promoting inclusivity, Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud inaugurated a cafe wholly managed by differently abled people on the Supreme Court premises. What is the name of the cafe? Very important news. Such very important news, and this such type of news is very innovative too. Sugam Cafe, Mitti Cafe, Rainbow Cafe, Suruchi Cafe, and Swabhiman Cafe. The answer here is Mitti Cafe actually. Okay, so don't get carried away again. Many of the students will be feeling like iska answer to Swabhiman dena padega, but no, it's not like that. Okay, so Mitti Cafe. Okay, so this is the cafe which is wholly managed by specially abled people. Okay, now Mitti Cafe has opened 38 outlets in different parts of country where they serve 6 million meals during their COVID-19 pandemic. Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, National Rural Livelihood Mission, works under Ministry of Rural Development. It recently, that is in November 2023, signed a MOU with which of the following organizations to promote women-led enterprises in India. So NRLM mission, that is rural livelihood. Now, which are the organizations which are associated with rural livelihood? Now, I'm not saying that RBI is not associated, but NABARD is very uh, like NABARD is one of the most frontier organizations in rural development. So that's correct. SEDB is organization which looks after industry. So again, here I am little bit doubtful. NAFID, again very important organization, and Mudra is also very important organization. So here, personally, I feel NABARD, NAFID, and Mudra. From these three, the answer should be. Let us see. I also don't know the answer. Let us try to look at the answer here and try to solve the question. So answer is SEDB here, as I told you. Okay. So again here, I thought NABARD is there. Then your NAPFID is there and Mudra is there. Personally, I felt that SIDBI is an industrial organization, but still they are the organizations who gives the credit support to the industries, and those industries will also now include your self-help groups also. So that is why here NRLM mission they signed a MOU with SIDBI, and it is set up for 2 years. When we talk about both of these organizations, NRLM and SIDBI, they will create various initiatives which will promote women-led enterprises among the SHGs. Okay, so they will demonstrate ground activities, then even sensitive support structure for capacity enhancement of women entrepreneurship. So here industrial credits are only given, but for self-help groups and women entrepreneurs. Okay, so that is why here SIDBI is the answer. See, sometimes not every time your answer will be correct. Sometimes your answers can be wrong too. Okay, because there is so much of current affairs news. What most important thing is that if any topic is there, for example, this one, because this talks about the NRLM and Ministry under Ministry of Rural Development and the MOU signed, and very important purpose is also there, that is women empowerment or overall gender issue which comes in ESI syllabus. So this is correct answer. In October 2023 World Economic Outlook report, the International Monetary Fund revised India's GDP forecast for the financial year of 2024 to dash 6.2%, 6.3%, 6.4%, 6.5%, and 6.6%. The answer here is very simple, 6.3%. So when overall other reports were talking about 7% growth or over 7% growth, the World Economic Outlook report said that India's growth is 6.3% from earlier 6.1%. Okay, according to report, the growth of India is projected to remain strong at 6.3% in both years 2023 and 2024. Question number 15. Recently, Reserve Bank of India updated the alert list of unauthorized forex trading platforms. Consider the following statement. First is 19 entities have been added in the list in this recent update. So first thing is 19 entities. Total number of unauthorized forex trading platforms have reached 80. So again, this number 80. And these entities are not authorized to deal in forex under FEMA, that is Foreign Exchange Management Act of 1999. So here these entities are not authorized. Either they are authorized, not authorized. So three statements, three things which could be wrong and which can be correct. So we have to find the incorrect statements. Go through all of these statements very, very properly and then try to mark your answers. The answer here, which are the incorrect, only second is incorrect. Okay, so first is correct. 19 more industries have been added, entities have been added. Okay, and that 19 makes the total of 75, not 80. Okay, so total number of unauthorized forest trading platform has reached to 75, not 80. Okay, according to list, these entities are neither authorized to deal in forex under FEMA, neither under ETP, that is electronic trading platform, and neither under the electronic trading platform directions of 2018. So they cannot invest in forex. Okay, next question. The Upach portal, that is Upach portal, that is Unified Portal for Agricultural Statistics, have been launched recently in September 2023. Which among the following are correct regarding the portal? First, developed by Niti Aayog in collaboration of IBM and Microsoft. So two things, Niti Aayog, IBM, Microsoft, three organizations. Focuses on enhancing data management in the agricultural domain. Okay, this is general statement, could be considered correct. Users can use portal data to prepare their own reports. Again, general statement, and it has been launched by Prime Minister of India. So first and four, we have to find correct statement. So the answer here is 2 and 3, which I told you 1 and 4, very high chance that could be wrong. Second and third statements are, of course, generic statements, cannot be wrong here. So we have to find correct statement. 2, 3 are correct. Let us see why first and 4 are wrong. Okay. So when we are talking about Upaj portal, it was a member of Niti Aayog, that is Ramesh Chand, launched this portal. Uh, it's an innovative platform designed to streamline and enhance data management. That's the second statement is correct. The other thing which about Upaj portal is that developed by it has been developed by which organization? Yeah, so it has been developed by Ministry of Agriculture, right? It has been not developed by either Niti Aayog, neither it has been developed by IBM, neither it has been developed by Microsoft, but developed by Ministry of Agriculture. Data standardization is a main feature. Data analysis, then granular production estimates, commodity profile reports, and plug and play. In October 2023, Union Cabinet approved establishment of autonomous body Mera Yuva Bharat, My Bharat, for youth development. It expected to benefit the youth in age group of dash years 15 to 29, 14 to 35, 14 to 39, 15 to 35, and 15 to 25. So the answer here is 15 to 29, the youth bracket. Okay. So the answer here is Mera Yuva Bharat, that is My Bharat. This will enable like youth development and youth led development. The primary objective when we are talking about it is a government platform for youth development. It provides resources, connection for opportunities, then even allows them to various platforms like Yuva Setu between government and citizen, and harnesses the youth overall youth strategy and youth development. Okay, so what was the question here? Age group, it's for 15 to 29 age group. In case of program components specifically meant for adolescents also is there, where the age group is not 15 to 29, it's 10 to 19, adolescence age. Okay, teenagers. In September 2023, Dash launched Swadesh Banking Initiative to bolster rural banking in India. It consolidates segments including rural branches, banking outlets, banking correspondents, financial and digital inclusion units, and small and marginal farmer lending units. Which was this bank? Bandhan Bank, AU Small Finance Bank, Jio Payments Bank, Ujjivan Small Finance Bank, and City Union Bank. Which bank has launched Swadesh Banking Initiative? So the answer here is AU Small Finance Bank. Okay, remember very carefully. It has launched Swadesh Banking dedicated unit to bolster rural banking in India in its recent announcement. Biocon Limited is an innovation-led global biopharmaceuticals company who has been appointed recently as a chief executive officer of the company. Junaid Paradiwala, Peter Baines, Mike Arthur, K. Jagdish, and Steve Cummins. Answer, guys. So the answer here is Peter Baines. So Biocon Limited, it is an global biopharmaceutical company, and the new appointment is of Mr. Peter Baines as a CEO of the Biocon Group. In October 2023, NPCI International Payments Limited, okay, so signed an agreement with which among the following countries to develop India's first national domestic card, that is NDC scheme: UAE, Singapore, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Malaysia. So the answer here is UAE. So when we talk about the October 2023, Al Ittihad Payments AEP, a wholly owned subsidiary of Central Bank of UAE CBUAE and NPCI International Payments Limited, have announced their strategic partnership for developing UAE's first national domestic card, DCS. Okay, so this national domestic card scheme, it's for UAE. Remember this. Recently, Prime Minister of India launched 511 Pramod Mahajan Gramin Kaushal Vikas Kendra to provide employment opportunities to rural youth. Which among the following state is mainly associated with this program? Odisha, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Uttarakhand. Very simple, guys. The answer is Maharashtra here. Okay. So Pramod Mahajan is a very like one of the great ministers of the country. Okay. So in October 2023, Prime Minister launched 511 Pramod Mahajan Gramin Kaushal Vikas Kendra in Maharashtra via video conferencing. Okay, 34 rural districts of Maharashtra are there in which these have been established. American technocrat Dennis Austin passed away recently. He is associated with co-creation of which of the following software? ChatGPT, Canva, PowerPoint, Zoom, and Adobe. Now this answer, guys, you have to give. Come on. So very interesting question. The answer here is PowerPoint. Dennis Austin is a like he co-created a PowerPoint. So he co-created PowerPoint software almost 36 years ago. Okay. So when you look at PowerPoint, it was released in 1987. Okay. And this software was released after 1987. In few months only, this software was released through Microsoft, as Microsoft bought PowerPoint. Okay. Recently, recently, India's first underground power transformer center has inaugurated in which of the following cities? Again, see, the question has been asked: India's first underground power transformer center. New Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Bangalore, Kolkata. So the answer here is Bangalore. So India's first underground power transformer center is in Bangalore, and the budget is 1.98 crore, which features 500 kilo like kVA capacity transformer. Okay. In October 2023, Reserve Bank of India expanded basket of products offered through retail direct portal. Which among the following instruments are allowed for investment under retail direct portal? So retail direct scheme is there where you can invest in various where you have various options. First is treasury bills, sovereign gold bond, state government securities, floating rate saving bonds. Answer, guys. Treasury bill is correct. Sovereign gold bond is also correct. As far as I know, even state government securities should be correct. We have to find the correct code, and we have to also find instruments where you can invest under retail direct scheme. So answer is all four. So state government security and even floating rate securities bonds are also, you can invest in that. So all are correct. In October 2023, a joint bilateral training exercise Harimau Shakti 2023 was conducted between India Malaysian Army. It has been conducted in which of the following state? Meghalaya, Uttarakhand, Rajasthan, Sikkim, Telangana. Very simple answer. It's Meghalaya. So Harimau Shakti 2023 exercise took place in Meghalaya. Now, which were the units involved? So Indian and Malaysian Army commenced in Umroi cantonment from Meghalaya, where the exercise started. 5th Royal Battalion of Malaysian Army took part, and Indian regiment which represented was Battalion of the Rajput Regiment. Okay. So with this, we have completed almost sample 25 questions for this demo class. In our course, that is GMCQ batch, we are providing such 2000 MCQs in all of our 30 to 40 lectures. So each lecture we will try to cover as much as questions as we can. And before your phase 1 examination, which is happening on 8th of September, we will finish all such questions which are expected in exam. So with this, we'll end this particular session. If you have still not joined our course, that is RBI Grade B 2024 phase 1, then you can just go on Oliveboard website, click here. Once you go on Oliveboard website, already for regulatory bodies, the offer is going on. So here, go in regulatory bodies section, see this regulatory preparation. So once you go here, you will see all the courses. In this RBI Grade B course, you will see in first row only the third course. This is your RBI Grade B phase 1 GMCQ batch. Get the details of all the course, what you are going to get in this course, in this particular course, and then you can definitely enroll here. So once you go for enrollment, already here 46% of off is going on, and code is super, super. So get your course and have these 2000 MCQs through this session as I was taking for you. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Yeah. So guys, I will, if you, it was not visible to you, so this is the dashboard. Just go on Oliveboard website, type, once you reach the Oliveboard website, you can go here, check and get into the regulatory category. And here RBI all courses are there. In these courses, you can go for RBI Grade B Phase 1 course, get all these whatever deliverables as well as highlights of the course. You are getting 2000 plus MCQs for PIB, government schemes, banking and finance current affairs, RBI circulars, then general awareness, expected MCQs, and that also in minimum lectures. So go and check out the course. Thank you very much. And this was the demo session. Similarly, we'll be taking same sessions for your in your batch. Thank you.